And we're live.
Hey,
Yay!
hey,
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 everyone. Hey,
shoot it
Chuck.
live today.
Well, we'll see what happens. I don't know who's all going to show up or if they do later. But I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. How was your Thanksgiving?
Now you go pass the buck over here. Let me tell you. Have you watched the movies of any Chevy Chase's vacation kind of movies? Because I was Clark Griswold yesterday. It was the funniest I've had in quite some time. You might want to lighten us on yourself because you know what? While you were gone, I made a video, and you tripled my numbers. And I pushed it and pushed it and pushed it. And people said, no, we want to see Kara. So, let's give the people what they want. Because even I want to know what happened to you. How was your
And
day? And I'll tell you my day because it was a little bit flippity flippy.
oh,
I'm gonna
it
smoke,
was
by the way.
okay. It was good. We went to Casey's parents' house because a lot of the world has gone so crazy with everything going on that they were uninvited to their Thanksgiving dinner. So we went and had Thanksgiving with them. And her parents are the biggest smartasses, so it's always a good time. And we ate a lot of turkey, and then we got really tired. Turkey makes me tired. I also found out after all these years of cooking, I have no idea how to carve a turkey.
What's the point? You like just dig in there with your fingers and whatnot, and that's caveman style the turkey bird, or what?
No, I wanted her dad to do it, but he was just, I was like holding the leg, like, what do I do? I got kicked off the turkey carving.
Yeah,
So,
I did that in another life, so I'm very good at carving a turkey, and I'm fat, so it really helps to have the weight on you. Just saying.
more muscle.
Not more muscles, just more boob power, I think, because I'm getting to be about a C cup now. So I think more chest weight helps me carve the breast. I'm really not sure on that one, Kara. That sounds pretty interesting. So we got to the bird carving, and obviously you ate.
hmm Yep, and then came home and watched movies, wanted a nap, but couldn't sleep for some reason. And then, had a whole bunch of friends going through really hard times. So it was kind of like just making sure to be there for people and cheer them up. I had one friend who's living in a
You're leading
car.
into a topic that we're going to talk about in probably another briefing, but we've been sharing a little bit. And even this woman by name, I'm going to call her Shanna. Remember we talked about her. We don't need to go into this right now. But I
Yeah.
do want to know that there's going to be some help out there. Let's do some more research because post-traumatic stress syndrome is the name of it now. It's not just people wanting to commit suicide. And we've known about this forever. But in my studies, I'm telling you, people that have been subjected to terrorizing situations, 4 out of 5 people stick with it and they hold it to themselves and they never get over it. And they got to live with it. So we got to find a way to help it. That's not going to be today on the show because I got to show you my little side of Thanksgiving. That was fun. So most people would find it entertaining. Is it okay for me to just go ahead and jump on the Thanksgiving table
Yeah,
here?
let's
We'll
hear
carve
it.
me up. I'm a
Let's hear
tasty turkey for Tom. Oh, I'm Tom. Wait, Tom the turkey.
it.
Okay, now listen. Now we're gonna prepare things ahead of time. I'm in Fort Lauderdale with my girl, and we're gonna bring things to Mom's. Now I've got this nuclear powered turkey cooker looking thing. Never have I seen one before, but slow cooker. Like, I'm down for it. It's good. And she's like, oh, we're going to take it a bacon. We're going to wrap the turkey in the bacon. The turkey, it's going to be so good. It's so sweet. It's going to be just very nice. You think it's going to be good? I go, honey, I don't know. You speak kind of funny. No offense to your dialect, but really, let's just get the taste of it. You know what I'm saying? And her daughter,
Yeah.
she speaks English. She's like, Mommy, it's going to be so good. I can't wait to eat it. It's going to be delicious, and Daddy's going to love it. Now she's going crazy. So I'm thinking this turkey is going to be this major gourmet thing. So I'm talking it up. I'm talking to Mom. Hey, we're coming tomorrow, man. We're bringing the grub, honey. You just get ready. You sit down. We're going to treat you like a queen. Hell, we're even bringing the table itself. Just relax. This is going to be a great Thanksgiving. Now, I'm not even involved. Colombian women are great. And I say this because I'm lazy. So I get to sit and watch while everything's being done. I should help pack the truck, but something delayed me. I don't remember. And within 10 minutes, we got 2 days worth of stuff in the truck. I wasn't feeling too well. I was suffering from edema in my legs. I was holding some water because I'm fat, and I take medicine, whatever. It's hot in here. The weather's changing. I was sore, so I wasn't allowed to work. That's a good excuse for me. Thank God for fat legs. So my job is to drive. I'm a good driver, and I like to drive. We're good to do it. Get to the house. So my mom's out of it. The girls are into their unloading things. These women are great, man. I mean, if we ever got to go to where it's zombie land and we're picking tomatoes and corn and all this stuff, these women, you want to be with me. Is all I'm saying. These chicks are going to run the crew. They're fantastic. Well, that's bad. Let me just forgive me, Lord, and bless all the pygmies in New Guinea. But let's get into the house, and I'm bragging it up, man. I got this nuclear pot of food that I'm going to show off. It's going to just be marvelous. I'm the turkey carver. This is expected of me. I have cooked the turkey in my home. I'm 50. For like 30 years, I've cooked the turkey and carved it. So my mom is like, and you uncap it, and it's woo, amazing. Everything looks great. I'm like, look at the bacon. Notice the maple bacon. But I noticed that it had the bacon, but it wasn't like crispily fried into the turkey because it's not a fryer. It was a slow cooker. So I'm like, okay, it's going to be like the soft bacon. So I'm eating it like it's good, but it was disgusting. I might as well chewing on gum bacon. But I'm playing the part like this is delicious. So I pulled it out of the pot. I put it onto a tray, a turkey carving plate, and the whole bottom half of the turkey was raw. Well, my dumb ass, I'm going, I'm going to play this off. So this may be how it's supposed to be. I've never seen this before. This is my first time going. But I was in the meat business years ago, and so was my father, God rest his soul. So I go to carving the top, and it's good, and it's actually almost a bit dry. But it's good because the bacon is seeped in. It had a nice flavor to it, but even in the breast, as I got to the lower portion, it was starting to get pink. And I'm like, well, maybe it's kind of like a smoking reaction where when you eat a smoked turkey, it's kind of got a pink tint to it. Well, I went to go ahead and bite close to it, and it was squishy. I mean, like a bite into a raw turkey. So regardless, we ate some of the top of it. I had to put like 3/4 of the bird back into it. I don't know what happened to the bird at this point. Everything else we ate was delicious. And you said you couldn't sleep. Now, I'm in my safety place, so this is where my mom lives. So when I'm here, I'm home. So everything was done. Everything was over. The eating's happening. I'm sitting in my recliner here, and I'm getting tired, and it's like noon. So I was like, hey, I need to go and take a nap. I'm tired. So maybe it was even it was like noon. It was noon. So I go to the bedroom, I lay down, and I don't wake up till like 4. And I got my girl comes in and says, hey, it's lunchtime. And I said, come get me back in an hour. She comes back, it's like 9 o'clock, and she's like, it's time to go home. I said, I'm not going anywhere. I'm sleeping here. I don't know what happened. The turkey didn't do it. The bed just got me. My bed's comfortable here. I slept all the way until like 10 o'clock today. And then I went back to sleep before we taped. And my demon's gone. It's like I got healed or something. So don't get spooked out. But it's like the power of whatever came down upon me and set me straight. So I feel great. Pretty weird day. I never had pink turkey. Never will. That's a pretty funny story. I don't care who you are. That there's funny. You're smiling.
I still think it's the turkey. It just knocked you out.
Can you imagine? The turkey knocked me out. Because it was pink. So cook your turkey pink if you want sleep, ladies and gentlemen. Possibly kill you. I lived through it. I don't know what it was.
Don't listen to him. Don't ever eat your turkey pink. Never, ever, ever.
Now, wait a minute. We'll make an innuendo here to keep it adult. If it's a turkey, don't eat it. But if you want to gobble, gobble, you know where to eat.
That's a different kind of turkey. That's a
don't
different
kind of. You can't edit me on live. I just said it. I said what I said.
You did.
I did. Now, on your side, Kara, because on mine I don't see anything. Looks like nobody's even watching our show. So we want to thank nobody. Right?
There's one. I cannot pronounce his name.
Is it my boy from overseas there?
Yep.
Hey, Tuck is saying hello to you personally, buddy. You are a diehard fan. If I gave away T-shirts, I don't print them, but if I did, I'd give you at least 3 for free to give 2 to your friends. You're a great, great fan. Thank you very much. And now you see my lovely Kara that I mentioned, who seems to really draw a crowd. We're doing great together. But we're getting stuff on tape.
Well, he says, wow, this is great. Just so you know, that's
Yeah?
what he's. I didn't
What's one
realize you
question? How do you say, well, he can't tell us how to say his name, so let's not try. Let's call him Mr., I think it's Mr. Joseph, right?
Okay, what did that say? Joseph. Mr.
I
Joseph?
see, the first name's tough to pronounce. I mean, I don't want to embarrass anybody, myself included. I don't see that. So you as the one that drives us in, obviously you're like the director, so I'll never see the commentary, and it still looks like StreamYard. So it's very strange. But if he wants to interact, if he's got, what does he want to hear? You can hear me. Is there something you want to hear? A story you want to talk about? What's the craziest thing that's happened?
Do they do Thanksgiving there?
I don't know. I'm not sure. There's a question we could ask him. Do they do Thanksgiving there, buddy?
And Tuck, I think if you go down, I'm not sure, but I think if you go down to the bottom of the screen, there's
Yeah.
a more button, and I think you might be able to like see the chat room.
All right, because I see a button that says chat, private chat and comments.
Comments.
No, okay. Hey, let me get my glasses on. Can you still see me through this?
Yeah, just hit the comments, and then it should show the comments.
I see comments. Okay, so Aldo Batayo, Cabena. I don't know if that's right. Wow, this is great. If you're still there, right? I see you on online. What do you want? Is there a question you want to ask us, or is there a question or something that happened to you on Thanksgiving? If you celebrate anything going on in your life, you want to bring up any questions? Because I can't see this way. I got to go back and X out. Now I can see myself, and you are in the show. Everyone can see and hear you. What if I press this and disconnect, Kara? Just let's get me back. No, now it's going to define Google stuff to me on show. Because you see yourself in the comments below, right?
Yeah.
Because this chat button here, I can see the StreamYard viewer comments show up on your StreamYard. This is an example. So we're using StreamYard. And then my guest is on. And you're not talkative, man. There's nothing you want to know. Come on, man. I told you this was going to be like a test run live, brother. You're like one of my biggest fans. You come to my comedian page. You watch my shows. You tell me good stuff. This could be your day, man. It's all about you. If not, we're going to move it on. We're going to keep on going. That's what we do.
Yep.
Well, you know what? Maybe since nobody's watching, this could be a good video to rewatch because it's been interesting on Thanksgiving. And you slept. I slept. It wound into nothing. This idea. Why don't we?
You did all the sleeping for both of us.
Well, trust me. If you were with me, we wouldn't have slept much. That's not the point. That's not the point. We would have talked and giggled. Excuse me. Anyway, let's tinker. Let's see where we go with this because we can cut this off whenever. But I'm very curious.
You can see
Can't hear me?
We're at 13 minutes, 28 seconds. So.
Okay, then we can wrap this up quick with the post-traumatic stuff. And I think you've admitted before you've had some touch and go on this subject. We can leave it there. Can we help people, do you think, get on this subject somehow and talk to them, figure out a routine to maybe help them a little without having to spend tons of money on a shrink?
I think so. I think just from personal things that have happened in life, I think the number one step is talking about it and being active in and finding ways to make yourself feel better. Because no matter what, those people that did it, I don't care who it is, your dad, your uncle, your boyfriend, boyfriends, they always wanted to make you miserable. So what's the number one way to just fight back and they can't touch you? And that is to find your own happiness, your strength, and then they can never touch you again, and then you truly find a happiness you've never known before. And it's amazing. And then you can help others. So yeah, I absolutely do think that we could help.
I think we should go into that, and especially maybe teach some defensive fighting moves. If they're technically held captive, something terrible's going on, whatever, they get away and gouge some eyes out. Maybe we can teach them how to slap them around and, give them a taste of their own medicine so they can laugh about it later on in life. instead of dwelling on it. That's terrible. That's terrible news. I'm just sick of it. I hear about it. I hear about all this garbage, and it's so negative, and it's just like what we're trying to do with the world. I mean, I post and post. How can I help? What can we do? How do we make it good? How can we just step in your lives for just a 5-minute flash and give you some joy? And no, it's like no one's chasing joy. They want to stick down in this gully of that we're living into.
That's the wall you have to break down. You can't make a change if you're not willing to.
If I try to sing Michael Jackson, gonna make a change for the rest of my life, I don't know.
Please don't. I'm just saying, please don't do
look, that'll bring out the rats from the hole. Then we could the bubonic plague's dead. Okay, I'm just saying it'll die again. I want to make it happy. We'll do karaoke. I'll do it naked, and it's funny because I'm hung like a grape. It's just hilarious. I got a special jock strap. I got more ass, covered than my Peter. That's a different story, folks. Okay. And I did my last comment. You know you want to see that. What about last Tuesday night? You weren't so upset when I did it when you were drunk. That's a lie, folks. That's a lie. She couldn't wait to get to the grape, but we were actually eating, seedless grapes. Anyway, it means a lot to me, Kara, and I'm going to keep plugging away because I would rather fail trying to do something good than succeed at doing something stupid. And instead of giving people false hope on getting the government stimulus, who's not the president, and give all these lies just for people to click on me, they can have all the action. And there's good people out there, folks. If you come this far, which you didn't, I'll hit you up with, hey, go see Meet Kevin. This guy's got his stuff together but hasn't predicted anything. He just goes over numbers and flow charts. He's smart. And then there's a few others I can go to. You want to learn about the EIDL grant? I'll give you some names. There's some guys out there who want to tell you everything you want to hear. I haven't got mine yet. I'm just saying, these are clickbaits. We're real. We want to help you. It is Tuck and Kara for real. We want to touch base with you. We want to help fix what your problems are. We're not doctors or attorneys. We can't sign documents and fix it. We give you hope, and we can come from a comedic side and be funny. So what's there to be funny over? Pink turkey today? I mean, yay. So I just want to get more to comedy, right?
There's always
let's be entertainment. Be entertainment. What's there to be entertained about? You got 3 minutes, 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
3 minutes to wrap it up. Well, here's something interesting. The other night, I think it was Thanksgiving night, or was it last night? I woke up at a dead sleep, but washing my hands in the bathroom. So I woke
that's just because how many beers did you drink that day?
Not very many.
Well, that's about 13. That's 13 out of a 25 pack, folks. That's not too many. That's like me saying about a bottle tequila. I've washed other things in the sink besides my hands after about the 13th beer. Sorry, I stole that one from you.
I'm used to waking up and eating in my sleep, or I don't even wake up. The next morning, I'll just find the remnants. I don't know. But I've never woke up washing my hands.
Sleep eater.
I think so.
I don't know. Well, if anybody watches this, my goal and dream in life is to ever be in my bed sleep eating, and you know what I want to be eating. That's terrible. That's terrible. You shouldn't think that way, Tuck. That's why you're a comedian and she's not, because you think that way. You're a bad man. Okay, I'm correcting myself. Some joy, just some. Just that was a little bit of joy. Never going to happen, but it's good to think about. Let me think. Yeah, see, that's all I needed was that 10th of a second. Maybe a smile.
Yeah.
Smile. It's contagious.
George is watching too.
George, my man, thank you for coming. You're late. A day late and a dollar short, and we ain't at the fair, baby. We're about to close. It's about 10 seconds away. And I want Kara to take this thing down in her little way, because I've been running the show the other day. That rhymes, and I don't mean to rap.
He's trying to be a singer. He's trying to be Michael Jackson and a rapper. It's just not really working out.
I can do all things, my friend. There's scripture about that.
Stick to your
But I'll hit the pipe.
Side there, Tuck.
We want some good content.
For those who joined us today, thank you so much. We'll be back. If you guys have questions, still keep commenting down below. It will keep rerunning up on there. Wow, get that one out, Kara. It's because I'm thinking about those fucking grapes.
Yeah, and she app on first. I win.
I
I
lost.
win the show today. Thanks,
Do
YouTube.
you?
Let us
I'm
keep going with our 2 people, please. We're really gunning for you. Oh, there's 20. I'm going to say goodbye from Tuck.
Bye from Kara. Have
All
a
right,
great
we're
one,
going to cut the show. Bye.
guys.